The suspected shooter of United Healthcare CEO was back in a Pennsylvania courtroom today as authorities in New York City work to extradite him. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is facing murder and weapons charges. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
26-year-old murder suspect Luigi Mangione is struggling with police officers as he was brought to a Pennsylvania court today for an extradition hearing, yelling out to the cameras.
And completely out of touch and insult the intelligence of the American people.
Seen in his booking photo, Mangione today challenging extradition to New York, where he faces murder charges in the shooting death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. His lawyer at one point telling him not to say a word when he tried to interject during the hearing. The judge ordering Mangione held without bail.
Our primary focus is to cooperate with the New York City Police Department and Manhattan District Attorney's Office so this defendant can be prosecuted for his mere homicide charge.
According to the New York arrest warrant, Mangione had written admissions about the crime with him when he was arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, Monday. We're learning Mangione considered the killing to be a symbolic takedown of United Healthcare over perceived corruption and, quote, power games, according to a confidential assessment of the crime described to ABC News by the NYPD Intelligence Bureau. The assessment is based in part on the suspect's writings. Mangione allegedly described himself as the first to face United Healthcare with such brutal honesty. Mangione's former roommate says he never spoke about violence.
He was absolutely a not violent person. As far as I could tell.
Sources tell us Mangione also wrote these parasites had it coming, and I do apologize for any strife and trauma, but it had to be done. Authorities now working to piece together his movements over the last 6 days, asking for the public's help in tracing his steps. The Altoona Police Department saying they're now facing threats in this case that's garnered widespread attention on social media.
This is clearly a very polarized case. We have received some threats against our officers in building here. We've started investigating some threats against some citizens in our community.
There's also concerns about threats against healthcare executives and their families. A Colorado law enforcement bulletin obtained by ABC News warns this killing could be used as messaging and propaganda aimed at others who are unhappy with the insurance industry. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.